pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, Kansas State Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Trying to create good field position. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. They're going to the air on the first play. Receiver makes the catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The back's got it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things and fly. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff heading left. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Lacey. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Lacey. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And now the handoff. He's got room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. This is the 6th play on the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Back to throw. It's Lacey. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job in this offense to at least get some positive yards. They've kind of put themselves in a tough spot, getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The ball is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Finds room at the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Looking for 6. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a 3rd down call.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. It's a draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
What a great job by this defense, backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration and come up with a loss there.
And it's good. Light down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually.
Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. It's a keeper. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for some space. It's Barry. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. QB keeper all the way. Looks like LSU has the first down. First down and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kansas City, 3.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, we're still early in his football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kansas City, 10.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. What a catch! And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he was sort of brought down by the coverage team now. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And they'll give it to the back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU, 21. Kansas City, 17.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And they get the second half started with a running play. Got the first down and still motoring. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the toss play now, running left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Lacey. He's running out of time here. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he makes it now from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Durham. It'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
2nd down. They're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they hand it off to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it. Handed off to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down after that running play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking for some space. It's Owens. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hold it off. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Heading left after the handoff. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Breaks an open space. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught over the middle. It's Owens. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the same runner's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The short hands. It's Durham. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So important.